I want to talk to you today about this truth. Your failure is not final. You may have stumbled, you may have fallen, but friend, that is not the end of your story. God is still writing your chapter, and what He writes next is more beautiful, more powerful, and more redemptive than anything that came before. You might say, I made some bad choices. I said some things I regret. I walked away when I should have stood strong. But can I tell you something? God already knew every mistake you'd ever make, and He still chose you. He still calls you. He still wants you. Look at Peter, bold, passionate, on fire for Jesus. But in one of the most critical moments, he denied even knowing Him. Not once, not twice, 3 times. And the Bible says in Luke 22, when Peter denied Jesus that 3rd time, the Lord turned and looked at him. Imagine the heartbreak, the shame. Peter wept bitterly. He thought it was over. But listen, God didn't leave Peter in that place of failure. Just days later, after the resurrection, Jesus restored him. Not only that, He commissioned him. Peter, the man who fell, stood up on the day of Pentecost and preached one of the most powerful messages ever preached, and 3,000 people were saved. Hear me today, God doesn't throw people away. He doesn't discard you because you messed up. He recycles brokenness into purpose. The same hands that formed you from the dust are strong enough to lift you out of it. Your stumble is not your sentence. It's just a setup for God to show His mercy, a setup for growth, a setup for a new beginning. David, a man after God's own heart, fell hard. He sinned, he failed. But what did he do? He cried out in Psalm 51, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, renew a right spirit within me." That's all God is looking for, a heart that says, God, I may be down, but I'm not done. And what did God do? He restored David. He still used him mightily. He still fulfilled His promise through David's lineage, Jesus Christ, the Messiah. You may feel disqualified, but God says you're requalified by His grace. You are not what you did. You are who God says you are, and He says you are forgiven, chosen, anointed, and called. So shake off the guilt. Shake off the shame. Quit replaying that mistake. Your failure is fertilizer. God is using it to grow something in you: wisdom, compassion, strength, perseverance. That stumble was a stepping stone. This is not the end. This is a new beginning. God has not forgotten you. He's about to restore you, elevate you, and do something in your life that you never imagined. Now go out with your head held high, knowing that God is not done with you. Your best days are still ahead, and together with Him, you're stepping from failure into faith.